I'm Daniel, and this is The Exploration. Today, we're looking at these. To you, it's just a side dish.
But to your ancestors, this was the difference between life and death. For nearly 99% of human history, we weren't just eating plants, we were co-evolving with them. Before the first farm was ever plowed, our ancestors were biohacking their survival using the chemistry of the wild.
Today, we are going to uncover the historical truth of the human diet and show you how to rebuild a balanced lifestyle using the world's oldest technology, fruits and vegetables.
The historical truth is that the fruits and veggies you see today are almost unrecognizable compared to their ancient ancestors. Let's rewind the clock. 3.5 million years ago, early humans like Australopithecus survived primarily on leaves, fruits, and grasses. But these weren't the sweet, juicy snacks we know. Ancient tomatoes were the size of berries, and wild corn was a tiny grass with kernels as hard as rocks. Our ancestors had to work hard for every calorie, using their knowledge to identify what was edible and what was poison. This wasn't just about survival. It was the start of a deep biological relationship. Fast forward to the great ancient civilizations like the Greeks and Israelites. By this point, plants were already medicine. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, famously said, "Make food your medicine." He wasn't being poetic. He was stating a fact. In ancient Israel, the diet was built on the 7 species, a group of nutrient-dense foods including figs, pomegranates, and olives. They didn't have processed sugar. They had the complex fibers and natural sugars of the earth. We are biologically adapted to these whole foods. Yet modern culture has moved us further and further away from them, and we're repaying the price in our health.
So, why does your DNA practically beg for these plants? It's about more than just being healthy. Let's break down the science.
First, you have the repair crew. Vitamins like C and A aren't just labels on a bottle. They are essential compounds for tissue repair and keeping your immune system strong. Think of them as the maintenance team working 24/7 inside your body. Next up, the fiber shield. Fiber is the unsung hero of human history. Our modern diets are tragically low in it. It doesn't just help digestion. It actively reduces the risk of serious conditions like bowel cancer and heart disease. For our ancestors, a high-fiber diet was the norm, providing a slow release of energy and a healthy gut microbiome. Then there's the antioxidant defense. This is where the rainbow strategy comes in. Those bright colors, the deep purples of blueberries, the vibrant oranges of carrots, the rich greens of spinach, are actually chemical signals. These are phytochemicals, powerful compounds that protect your cells from the damage of aging and disease. Eating a variety of colors isn't just a gimmick. It's a proven strategy for comprehensive health protection.
Now, how do you actually apply this 2-million-year-old wisdom today? You don't need a complicated restrictive plan.
In fact, it's remarkably simple. According to the NHS Eat Well Guide, a balanced diet follows a simple ratio. First, the third rule: fruits and vegetables should make up just over a third of everything you eat every day. Think of your plate, a third of it should be colorful plants. Second, the 5-a-day target. Aim for at least 5 80-gram portions. This is easier than you think. A single banana or 3 heaped tablespoons of peas counts as 1 portion. It's about building small, consistent habits. Third, the starchy base. Another third of your plate should be high-fiber starchy foods. I'm talking about potatoes with the skins on, whole wheat pasta, or brown rice. These provide the sustained energy that fueled our ancestors. Finally, the protein quarter. Fill the rest of your plate with protein sources like beans, pulses, fish, or lean meats. These are the building blocks for your body. For more detailed breakdowns and personalized tools, I highly recommend checking out My Plate. Gov for US-based guidelines or the British Nutrition Foundation for evidence-based meal planning. It's about finding what works for you. Our ancestors spent millions of years identifying which plants would help us thrive. We've inherited that legacy. Creating a balanced diet isn't about restriction. It's about returning to the variety and nutrient density that built the human race. It's about reconnecting with food in its most natural form.
So, your mission this week is simple. Visit a local market and find one vegetable that looks ancient or weird to you and cook it.
Experiment. Get curious. Let's get back to our roots.
I'm Daniel, and thank you for joining me on The Exploration. Don't forget to subscribe and check the links in the description for the full health breakdowns we discussed today. Stay curious.